Hey, what is up everyone? This is Abhishek and I'm very excited to announce my new After Effects script RGB Splitter. Now this script allows you to create some stunning RGB distortion and chromatic aberration, all this in just a single click. You can use this script to distort text layer, video, images, compositions and pretty much anything you want. There are a lot of customization options available, so you can tweak individual channel and you can create different looks according to your requirement. All this in just a single click. So you can get this script from the link in the description below. And now I'm going to show you how to install this script and how you can use it inside of After Effects. So after downloading the script, you will get a compressed zip file. Now you have to extract it using 7-zip or any other extractor. So just simply extract it like this, and after that you will get these two files. So you can simply select these two files and copy them. Now you have to paste them in the scripts UI folder. So depending upon your operating system, you will find this folder at different places. So on screen you can see where you will find this on Windows, on Mac. And after copying the file, just simply go to the location, and in the scripts UI folder you can simply paste it just like this. So once it has been pasted, you are pretty much done with the installation process. So now open up After Effects and you can start using the script. Alright, so right now I'm in After Effects, and after installation you can access the script by simply going to Windows, and from here you can just simply click on RGB Splitter and it will give you a dockable panel. So you can just align it anywhere in your UI, just simply dock it anywhere you want. This is completely resizable, so you can just resize it however you want. So over here you can see I have few compositions set up. So I'm going to demonstrate how to use this script using these comps. So in this comp we have this video file, and you can simply use this script by simply selecting any layer, and if you click on split it, it will do its magic, and now you can see we have this distorted kind of video footage. So this is how you can simply use this by simply selecting the layer and click on split it, and it will create the effect. Now if you want to tweak this, you can simply click on this controller and it will give you access to these effects. And over here you can see we have individual settings for all the channels, and you can tweak them by simply using these sliders. So first of all, you can enable any channel or disable anyone you want. So for example, if you don't want the red channel, you can simply click on this checkbox and it will disable the channel like this. And over here we can tweak each individual channel just by simply using these sliders. So for example, if you want to change the size, you can just simply increase it, and here you can see we have this different kind of look. And in the same way you can play around with the size and tweak the parameters for different layers just like this, and it will give you different looks for each kind of property. And over here we can see we have this R distortion. So if you increase it up, here you can see that it creates this really nice distortion at the edges. In the same way you can use this value to distort other channels as well, just like this. Now here you can see at the edges we have this really nice distortion going on. Also we have the option to add noise to these, so you can bump up the noise for individual channel. So over here you can see I have increased the noise in the red channel, and it will give you a really nice grainy look. So you can tweak around with these properties, and if you don't want the noise, you can just simply set it back to 0. So I'm going to set it to 0 for all the layers, and now you can see we have this clean footage without any noise. So over here we have the distortion center. So if you want the distortion to occur in a particular direction, you can simply select this slider and you can move it to wherever you want. So here you can see that now the distortion is occurring in this direction. So you can also select this and you can just click it wherever you want, and it will take it and just move it to different position just like this. You can simply type whatever value you want over here. So in the same way you can edit all the other properties and you can create different looks just like this. And here you can see we have this unique kind of look which is very nice. And now if you want to add keyframes and you can also animate this property, you can simply select whatever property you want, just click on the stopwatch and you can select the layer, press U to reveal the keyframes, and now you can move to the time and you can just simply increase or decrease its value and it will start animating throughout the timeline. Now you can play around with these values and you can create some unique looks however you want, and all these looks very professional, so you can use them in whatever way you want. Now over here you can see we have this enable layer offset. So all this does is it will split your layer by a single frame so that it will create a more distortion. In case you don't want it, you can simply uncheck it, and if you click on split it, then it won't offset your layers by a single frame. Otherwise you can just simply manually do that just like this, and you can offset it more like this to have more distortion, but this is completely up to you and however you want to use it. So let's check out the text animation. This script works with all the layers, so you can choose video, image or whatever you want. So over here you can see I have this text animation, and if I play back here you can see we have this optics compensation effect going on, and it just simply reveals the text like this. So if I want to animate it, I can simply select it and I can click on split it just like this. And now if I play back here you can see that we have this really nice distortion at the starting. All the channels are individually distorted, so you can tweak them however you want, and you can again change these properties and give different looks. And if you don't want it to offset the layers, just simply uncheck this box, and now if I click on split it, here you can see that all the layers are starting at the same point and there is no offset. So you can just simply tweak out the effect and change their position however you want, just like this, and you can create some unique looks. Now over here you can see I have another text animation. So if I select this one and click on split it, and now if you can see we have this really nice kind of animation going on, and here is the before version. So you can see it adds a really nice kind of look to your animation. So this thing work with all the layers. So over here you can see I have these animations, and you can select multiple layers as well. So for example, if you want the effect to occur only on some of the layers, you can just simply select it and click on it, and it will add the layer and it will add the effect to those particular layers over here like this. Other than that, you can select all the layers, and if you click on split it, here you can see it will add the animation to all the layers just like this. Now here you can see we have this really nice RGB effect going on. Again, you can tweak around these parameters and you can get whatever look you want just like this. And now if I play back here, you can see that we have the same animation. So this is how you can tweak the animations and just play around with it. And if you need any help with the script, you can click on this icon and it will give you the information about the script, what all these controllers do. And if you want, you can click on this watch tutorial button and you can watch this tutorial and learn how to use this script. So this is how you can use this script to distort pretty much any animation you want. So that's how you can use this script. So I hope you will enjoy using this one, and if you have any feedback that you want to give on the script or any other additional functionality that you want in this script, you can just simply message me or email me. All the details for that will be in the description below. So with that being said, this is Abhishek and I'll see you in the next one.